This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Hayes. Oh, sweet move. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Outside Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Now Towns. Double team on Towns. Can't connect from short range.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Outside Reeves. Hayes with a screen. Pass to Hachimura. Here's James. Nifty move. And the layup is good.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
And here's Brunson. Back to Towns. That shot, no good.
Come on, Towns.
Defensively by James. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. And the basket by Hachimura.
A smart decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable with.
Clark, Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. Working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he hit his two.
Shots good by James.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. New York with the ball. Still without a basket in the game. Back to Brunson. They need this. Rebound by the Lakers.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And finished off by Hayes.
You know, he could have tried to force a shot there, but that's not him. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Now here's Robinson. Outside Anunoby. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Pass to James. Doncic right side. The three. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Knicks trail by 7. There's 57 seconds left in the opening quarter. James with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up. Doncic on the wing. Pass to Hayes. Hachimura outside. Inside. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here's Bridges. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You love the assertiveness Bridges plays with, accepting contact while he's trying to score.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
New York making a switch here. Knicks trail by 6. And here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. And it's Koloko.
Come on, darling.
Outside Reeves. Now James. Shoots over Hart. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, we'll get back to the action. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away. But the inside area is their territory.
Los Angeles leading by 6. James outside. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, BA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
Shamet, no good.
Shaman. We talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Kicks it to Doncic. Outside Reeves. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Reeves has got his first 3 points of the game.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Pass to Towns. Outside Hart. From the arc. Rebounded by LeBron. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by New York.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Shamet. New York again.
Come on, man.
The Lakers lead by 9. Pass to Hayes. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Well,
Bizarre play,
it's a shot, man.
not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Just 5 to shoot. James. Second chance effort. LeBron, a smooth operator
Come on,
inside.
man.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Robinson. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Robinson. Into the lane. LeBron with the rebound.
Mama.
The Lakers lead by 12. Here's Hayes. Launches a 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And New York has possession. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Reeves with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up to the middle. Here's Hayes, and it's New York with a rebound. Right side, Anunoby. Outside Robinson. Back to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Robinson gets the bucket.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. James, left side. Pass to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Out to James. Jacks up a 3. There, LeBron for 3.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
Towns on a screen. Down low. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Pass to Hayes. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Knicks trail by 8.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Outside Hart. Pass to Beauchamp. Back to Hart. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Defense is setting the tone. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Over to the left wing. Left side Robinson. Here's Towns. James with the block.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category, one of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
And stolen by Brunson. Here's Towns. Pass to Bridges. Anunoby on the wing. Back to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
James outside. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Pass to Robinson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Doncic.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And no luck that time either. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, B.A. I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
The kick out to Brunson. Anunoby on the wing. Here's Robinson.
It energizes everybody when LeBron is locked in like this on the defensive end.
Pass to Hayes. Back to Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. The Knicks making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both shots. Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's Goodwin. And here's Connect outside. Up again. Here's Vanderbilt. Pass to Connect. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now Finney-Smith, Achua defending. Outside Vanderbilt. Hart pulls it in. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Achua. An easy 2 on the layup.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here are the Lakers now. To the inside. Here's Vanderbilt.
Oh, shit.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt drops them both. And the Knicks with possession. Trailing by 8. To the paint. Outside Hart. Fires the 3. Here's Towns. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job. Earns himself a trip to the line.
New York shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And the technical free throw is good. A minute 9 left in the 3rd quarter. And that one's good. Connect.
A go-to shot for Connect. You know, he takes pride in burying these long-range missiles.
Left side Hart. Kicks it out Towns. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Pass to Connect. There's 37 seconds left in the 3rd. Here's Lynn. Here's Goodwin for 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Now here's Towns. And here's Brunson. Towns with the ball. Pass to Hart. Shot clock at 5. That's it. Coming off an assist from Towns. Hart's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, you love seeing that from Hart. Great exuberance and enthusiasm out there on the court.
Here's Finney-Smith. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers earning this break in the action, up 10. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Goodwin. Pass to Finney-Smith. Puts up a 3. Achua with a rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Hart. Back to Towns. And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Well, let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told them, quote, if we worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. It's a 10-point game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he makes a first. Both free throws good from Anunoby. The Lakers lead by 8. James outside. Pass to Doncic. Hart pulls it in.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
To the inside. Here's Towns. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
Ooh, too long in the paint.
Come on, man.
Violation. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reeves. Knicks trail by 7. Inside. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
The 7-footer Towns using
Mas
his
é bonzão
size
pra
to
apanhar um shit.
perfection down low.
James outside. There's the strength of the King.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this season.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Lets it fly. Blocked! And they get it back. Back to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Drills it from deep.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Right side Reeves. Tipped. Fast break, New York. Left side Brunson. Hard up top. Back to Anunoby. Outside Brunson.
And one.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
And you have to avoid
come
too
on,
physical
man.
with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
That one's no good.
Ah, não, caca, mas você não vai ter tudo depois.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
What you say? Come on now.
Se me demorar pra que você.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Hart from long range nails it from beyond the arc.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because
Shit.
they trust him
Se
to
vai acabar
hit
aqui.
all the big shots. LeBron
Poxa, Alfredo,
delivering in the
ele
key moments, huge baskets.
Você vai acabar aquele bom, man.
1:49 left in the final quarter. Pass to Hart. Back to Shaman. To the middle. Outside Hart. Pulls up on the wing. And it's New York with another.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach will prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Out to Hachimura. There's the 3. James. And the
What
tip
the
in
hell,
on the
man?
offensive
Come
boards.
on, guys.
And that's just LeBron being physical, explosive, and effective, earning an extra possession for his team.
Kicks it out Towns. Pass to Hart. Here's Shaman. Outside Hart. James with the block. LeBron on the go. And slam dunk by James.
Speed and power and the ability to finish with both hands make LeBron James's drives deadly.
It's Hart on the wing. Takes the three. They get it again. Towns.
Come on, Towns. Push out on me, Towns.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact, too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 9-point game here.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Pass to Hart. And here's Anunoby. Hachimura covering. Back to Hart.
Yeah, come on, no more that.
For the Lakers. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. From deep, Reeves. It's off. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by...
The bon fete, the bon qui bat me là, man.